not a bad idea to main Nasus to Challenger if you enjoy Nasus. It's a bad idea to main Nasus to Challenger if you are trying to have the highest win rate possible hitting Challenger or something. But yeah, if you like Nasus, just play him. Like, you shouldn't worry too much. Champion is very capable. A social Noah, thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate that. I think Lucian is pretty similar to Old Graves if you want to just play champion similar to Old Graves. It's obviously not the same, but I think it's similar enough. My main issue with Mythics were that they introduced certain mechanics that were really overpowered, and there was no way around the... Like, basically, if you were a champion that used those mechanics, it was great, and if you didn't, it fucking sucked. So, for example, Divine Sunderer introduced the whole... what would you call this? Like, the whole healing a shitload in combat for champions that don't heal a shitload in combat. Gore Drinker gave a shitload of healing to champions that normally never had access to healing. Eclipse gave access to a spammable shield for champions that, again, didn't normally have access to shields. Basically, you get the idea. It was the same with, for example, whatchamacallit? Gale Force giving mobility to champions that never had mobility. I just didn't like that they went ahead and instead of making really strong items that would basically set the standard for your build, they just loaded on mechanics that champions intentionally didn't receive because they would be overpowered if they had them, and put them on items, which means that they could buy them and they would be overpowered. So I think that was just the biggest blunder they made. I don't think the idea of Mythics is bad. I just think they had a terrible... Like, they had a few items that were just so fucking stupid that it was, like, unbelievable they even considered them. Everfrost, for example, giving CC to champions that never were supposed to have CC, or at least never supposed to have reliable CC, meant that the item had to get nerfed 7 times before it was balanced. Gale Force had to get nerfed 17 times. You get the idea, right? It's like, the issue really is just the fact that they had to chain nerf these items because they were just really overpowered on those specific champions. Because the game is balanced around certain champions not having access to these tools. Giving these champions these tools was just too much. Like, Aatrox heals a shitload already. You slam an item on him that gives him 20, like, doubles the amount of healing he does because he gets a shitload of Omnivamp plus an active that gives him basically a second health bar. Right? Aatrox receives multiple, like 20% increased damage on every Q he throws, or up to 20%. It's like, let's say he has an average of 15% increased damage on his Qs. Of course you can buy Duskblade on him and fucking one-shot people. He's not supposed to deal 15 to 20% more damage per Q. Like, that's... Like, of course that's going to be stupid, right? Invisibility after one-shotting someone, of course that's going to be OP. You know, Hecarim can still press Q during his... He can still press Q during the invisibility. And it doesn't interrupt his invisibility frame. So he's just mashing Q, meanwhile Duskblade's going nuts. Or like he's invisible, he's just smashing Q going nuts. Like, that shit's fucking stupid. Anyway, I picked udyr because I want to get some games in on him. I think the champion has potential, so... He's been played in the Master Cup a few times, and I want to get some games in on him. Oh yeah, Stride Breaker, give him fucking, like, bruisers a dash. Like, who would have guessed that's stupid as fuck, you know? Like, of course these items are going to be broken. Like, who would have guessed? Like, oh, I couldn't have imagined that giving Nocturne a 90% slow that decays over 3 seconds made him the most broken champion in the game. Wow, I had no idea that was going to happen. That's like my main issue with Mythics, is like, it just made no sense how they kept giving a class of champions an item that made them do everything that they're supposed to be bad against. Like, not even necessarily that, but like, it would just cover one of their glaring weaknesses so effortlessly while still giving stats to compete with other Mythics. So it wasn't like you bought Gale Force. Like, right now, you buy Gale Force, you don't have IE or Quick Blades, it's a noticeable damage difference. Back then, it was comparable damage output, and you just had a dash for free. So it was just stupid not to buy it. That's my main issue. Riven said it's heavily GP favored. Oh, sorry, Riven. Viper said it's heavily Riven favored. It's like mega Riven favored. And I agree with him. I think anyone that doesn't think it's mega Riven favored thinks that they can farm for 20 minutes on any champion and then going even is winning if you farm 20 minutes, even though the other guy can push at any given point and do whatever the fuck he wants all game. And if you think that's winning, then there's no good, like, there's no bad matchup in the game, because you can do that in pretty much every matchup in the game. There's very few matchups where you actually can't farm creeps. That's why I think that it's silly to act like that's a good matchup. It's not a good matchup. Relative to what you can play GP into, it's a bad matchup. You could play GP into Rumble and farm like that and go down 20 or so CS. He's dead. He wasted too much time. Like, he wasted too much time moving his champion around. Yeah, I mean, this is a bit of a flip, not gonna lie. They have lethal tempo. Very scary to fight this, but I'll help him. My champ's really good at kiting melee champs early game, so... A bot lane was born yesterday. Who would have guessed? Ike Lucian's gonna cheese you. Happy New Year's. No way you think Rumble is easier? I never said it's easier, I said you can do it. Why you put words in my mouth to prove your point? Like, what? I said you can do it. You can play Rumble GP and go down 20 CS is literally what I said verbatim. I'm down, but who starts? He starts? Me start? I think he starts is better because he can flush out. Nice try. Wasn't worth it, but wasn't not worth it either. Jesus, what a trade. Welcome to Udyr. Level 1 Udyr, obviously he gets his ultimate on R, right? So he does a shitload of damage. But yeah, I don't really like this notion, you know? It's like, what makes you think I said that Rumble is easier? I literally said you can go down 20 CS. Like, I don't think it's a good matchup either. That's why I use Rumble as an example. It's because both are shit matchups. I'm just gonna go boots plus thingy here. Dark Seal. I'll walk out. I wanted the pink, but fuck it. I misheard. Alright. NTRS Pig, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Poppy Swave, thank you as well. Alright, I'm done walking. Take some time for Rumble to push, so I have time to walk, but I have no eat. Facing on our keyboard here. I reach her. I'm slowing her with R right now. She has no thingy as well. Good night. I mean, I don't know. Enemy team's kind of running down. It's making this game real easy. I want to cycle my W's here, just heal up. Need to trim the wave a bit, so I'll pop an R here. I want to see if Gwen is coming or not. It'll change my play. Yeah, notice how I use my R first and then my stun when my R is already kicking and going. Gets me a little bit more juice there. I'm gonna keep freezing now. I froze the wave before we ganked them, and it's still gonna freeze a little bit. Just slow push it. If I recall right now, I have TP anyway, so basically I can delay my recall to get more juice. Bramble Festord. I think I'm gonna go Oblivion Orb this matchup, just because after 6, if I can just apply anti-healing to him, he can't really outtrade me ever, even with ultimate. So I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure though. We'll see. Thinking about going Swiftness Boots is really nice to run him down, but at the end of the day, I think the value I get from Tabai is a bit too insane here. Yasuo, Lucian, Pyke, Trundle. Don't think I can neglect that. I think I'm gonna go Tabai this game. And then Oblivion Orb is nice, but I think it's unnecessary. I think I'll just go Demonic Embrace. Now that I think about it more. Later on, the healing will be nice because there's Gwen as well, but for now, I think it's a bit needless. Who wants to walk up and CS something, I'll fight him. I don't need to use W anymore because I'm already healing or I'm full HP, so I'm just going to cycle my... I don't need to cycle anymore. Just hold W. Is there someone here, or did you just trade with me because you're bored? Alright, there's someone here. This is what I meant with kiting champions. Really good at that. Oh my god, I died to that chomp. I didn't space it out properly. Fuck! I think I could space him out there, but he had lethal tempo stacked, I think. That's why he bit me. Fuck, my bad. I was playing on the edge there because I know I can make it really spicy for them, but I fucked up. My bad. Lost a lot there. I could have just not gone as hard there. If I could cycle one more passive proc there, I could have just stopped them. I'm gonna push the wave as I go cancel his base here because he doesn't have TP. Oh, lagged a bit there. That's fine. I'm gonna stop Trundle from entering here. I'm just gonna like proxy in between two towers here. I don't have to die there, but like I said, I wanted to squeeze the most out of my champion. See what I can do. I'm gonna run back here to get the plate. And then I'm gonna continue being annoying here. Really want to make sure I don't let him walk in for free here. If I can avoid that, that'd be great. If he goes all the way around, that's okay too, though. Yeah, that's not bad. Then I can push this next wave into a recall, and that's okay too. Like I can grab this wave, crash it, just recall. I cost him some CS there by having to walk all the way around. Unfortunately, I didn't have a ward for myself. So I could like ward this area, you know? I want to do one more wave because I see Gwen bot, and that'll get me my blasting wand, which I'll be happy with. Four stack trip. That's life. I'm not playing this game to the absolute freest win, you know? I could have just been happy with the lead I got, but like I said, I'm not playing this game with the intent that this game in particular means a lot to me. I'm playing this game with the intent of learning how to play my champion, and I want to see how far I can push my champ when I have a lead in situations like that. I'm gonna pop my quick here. I'm actually gonna Giant Spell. I think if I just have enough HP, he can never play the game. I can literally just kite him forever. I was thinking like blasting one arch all in him, but I think Subjugate's too strong. Why udyr isn't broken? Wait, why isn't udyr broken? I mean, he's just a strong champion. He doesn't scale that well. He can max R first. Like his R is balanced around being a basic ability, bro. It's like, what is that notion? Just kiting him because I get to cycle my ultimate, and I also don't want to stand next to him and make it a full-out brawl whilst he has Subjugate on me. I think I can proxy this wave without dying. We'll see though. I'll RR here just to make sure we one-shot her. Alright, nice. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna recall here and just sell my refillable by blasting one. Go back to laning. Udyr top is just good. It's one of the few champions that has like very few bad matchups if you know what you're doing. Takes a little bit of practice to understand what he does and how to do it, but once you get the hang of him, I think he's one of the few champions that can always just like if you have a matchup that you don't know what you're supposed to do in, just play the farm, play slow. Like you can even skill W level 1 and like just play to survive. And then what you do instead of building damage like I am, like Demonic, you just build fucking Sunfire Cape or like you build fucking MR, you know? Like, just buy defensive items. You don't have to actually buy damage on him first. You can buy it later. It's totally fine if you do that. And he's still really strong, so... Demolish is nice for this, but... me. I think Demolish is nice so you can do that, but... I find that Shield Bash gives him a lot of value. Like, you always get resistances from it, you know? Like, it's always going to stack you value. Anyway, I'm going to RR here just because I'm going to dip and recall. Even if I lose a plate, I don't mind. This is my demonic embrace, so... very happy with this. Like, throughout the entire game, you mash so much W, I guess tank udyr top, or like, you know, like AP udyr top. But for me, I find that Demolish isn't really worth giving up on the permanent... like, you're getting perma resistances, basically. Always getting some bonus damage. Obviously, it's not a huge amount, but... if you WW, you can get a nice extra chunk of damage. And the only times that Demolish are relevant is when you're so strong that you can ignore your enemy laner. Some matchups, I would say, that you can, like, play it in knowing that you're going to reach that point, like, ahead of time. For example, let's say you're playing against a champion like, You're playing against a champion like... let me think. What's a champion that's awful at killing udyr? It's a good question. Let me think. I don't know. You're playing against, like, fucking... what's a meta champ that sucks killing udyr? It's hard to think of. Like, maybe Renekton, I guess. I don't know. Not even. I'd say Renekton is fine as well, because he can break your shield, so... Ornn, Malphite, Sion. There you go. Tanks. That's a good example, actually. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna hover here first, and then I'll hit the tower. Alright. Their comp is all damage and all melee, so instead of... whatchamacallit? Instead of maxing points in E, because I usually like putting points in E after a while, because I find that the movement speed is more relevant. I actually think I'm going to continue putting points in W here. Need to give it a reset here and then dive him again afterwards. Alright. He killed me. Why would he ult there? Like... you know, you know the guy can just auto attack him twice more and then just walk away and it's a free kill, but he ults me into the tower and I can't escape it because I have no flash. A bit awkward, but okay, sure, why not? He had one job. Don't press R. It is what it is. He's Jarvan, he's helping. That is a classic meme. I'm gonna TV bot if they keep pressuring, but looks like they won't. Put the flag down, brother. Put the flag down. Put their flag down. I think he on accident. Ghosted on accident, but... I wanted him to put the flag in a much better place. I think where he put it was kind of useless. I didn't want to RR there. My bad, I fat fingered. Need to cycle my passive here. And then I can do more. Thresh needs to walk up and do something, otherwise I can't go. Happy to go with him if he goes. Nice. Now that I have my thingy. I don't really care about the farm, I just want to clear the wave a bit faster. I'll recall here and run top. We'll lose some plate stop, but that's okay. Oh, actually, Trundle might take the whole tower, but the advantage I give bot lane is pretty big, so... we took his cleanse, took his ignite. Bot lane's the only place that's struggling this game, so... as much as I give Trundle some gold back, it doesn't really mean the end of the world, because I'll always be able to stop Trundle. Even if he gets a shitload of gold here, like... getting gold on my bot lane right now and stopping the bleeding bot lane when our top side is winning as hard as it is pretty worthwhile.
Your turret has been destroyed.
If you want to learn spicy things, you need to learn what the meta is before you can apply, like, spicy picks. Probably an angry Gwen coming. He's just gonna run away. That's fine. I'm gonna cycle my W here. No, that's my bad. I should RR. It's Gwen specific, but it's a champion that doesn't run out of damage, so you should always press RR and play to kill her ASAP instead of trying to survive and out-tank her. This game, WW is only good against Actually, it's only good against like only in specific situations. For the most part, I think I need to kill them. WWE is really good against champions that have like cooldown based, but Gwen isn't really cooldown based. As much as she is cooldown based, her cooldowns are really low, so it doesn't matter if she's cooldown based because she has Q every like 4 seconds or something. So that's not a very high cooldown, considering my spells are all 5-second cooldown, for example. And I wouldn't say that udyr is cooldown based either, right? So that's my bad. If I RR there, I can just run away and she dies. I think like I can just kite her. Also, if I RR, I get another stack of my another 2 auto attacks that deal bonus damage, so I can deal more damage as well that way. As well had a nice snipe though, so worked out all things considered. I'm on my way. I want to push this wave first, and then I'm on my way. Play the kite first. I think we're going a bit too crazy here on the Thresh. Also thought her ult was down because she just used it on the Drake, but doesn't seem like it was on cooldown. It's a nice opening to the fight. I'm just gonna stun this guy. He ulted someone. I'm just gonna make sure they can run. I want to make sure we don't drop the thingy here, and then if I can start pushing top, I can probably get this tower in front of anyone. Checking if anyone's in here. I don't die to him here if he's alone, but he probably isn't, like I mentioned. Oh, 1 more second and I could have lived there. Fuck. They really do that much damage to me without Trundle. I'm not that tanky, I guess. I still need my item. Technically, I only have Ninja Taba and 1 cloth armor, I guess. Not that tanky yet. I need to remember that, like, when you play this champ, you actually get way tankier after your Jack show. Before that, you're actually not that tanky. You're more of, like, a damage carry, really. Like, not a damage carry necessarily, but especially in team fights, you're much squishier than I thought. I'm gonna go Jack show anyway this game. Jack show into what, though? Let me think. Thornmail seems pretty damn good, though. Lots of auto attackers. I think it's Thornmail. I'm just gonna TP top here. Stop him from pressuring, and if he ignores top, then I'll take the tier 2. I keep pressing RR though, that's a bad habit. Mashing my keys a bit too hard. Somehow we lost 4v4, I don't know how that happened. I feel like we should be really fed here. But that's okay. Tunnel went mid to push mid, hopefully we can defend mid. I'd say give Drake defend mid. He gets the gold, but we get a kill, plus I get a tower. So he got 2 towers there, but that's okay. We lost the fight. It makes sense that they get more out of the exchange. I'm still getting a trade here with the tier 2, and it's also worth a little bit more money. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with this exchange. Very nice. I'm just gonna put an extra point in E here and run away. I'm not interested. My Jack show now. I could probably fight these also, but at the same time, I don't need to. I can just spend my money here, and I'll be really strong, so I'm going to do that instead. Grab Rumble on the way. Out of base. Frozen Heart's also really good, and I'll probably just go Thornmail Frozen Heart this game, and then just ignore MR and just try to kill the... the Gwen, or like make sure I don't fight her specifically. She's the only magic damage champion on the enemy team. Stacking that many resistances is a bit backwards because of Trundle ult, but at the same time, if he Trundle ults me, I can... Worst case, I think if I'm smart, I save my EE in case he Trundle ults me, and I can just EE and fucking dip, which is also really useful, so... I'll go Thornmail for sure, and we'll see where I go from here. Doesn't have healing yet, so... I can definitely just chip away at his HP like this. Heals a bit, but not much. I just WW like that. And I'm always going to be full HP, and as you can see, I'm chipping away at his HP in the meanwhile. My WW is a bit too preemptive there. I could have waited until he actually fought me. Tank more tower shots too if I held my WW. My bad. Oh well. We'll cycle Ws. But when you're fighting, like now that I have Jack Show, I'm way tankier. There must be other people here, no? Yeah, I thought so. I think I might die in this. Okay, my Jack Show proc. I got hit by the knock up there. If I don't get hit by the knock up, I can make space, but he also Blade slows me there. I should have saved my EE to dip instead of trying to fight. I wanted to see if I could fight back, but too much CC for me also together with Gwen, and my teammates weren't doing anything, so it was pointless in the first place to do anything after I pushed the wave. Because everyone's just AFKing here. Like, no one was pushing top, no one was doing anything, even though I just sent Trundle home with no ult, so he's really weak. So I think they can just pressure here, and I can even, like, yeah, basically. My Ariana doesn't even want to touch side waves, even when both their side laners are bot lane, so I think I'm going to change my mindset here and just go through mid this game. This is nice, though. That's a good pick. That guy's dead guaranteed. Nice, big. I just need to play a bit slower for my teammates. Give them, I don't know, half an hour or something instead of 15 minutes to play the game. My bad. You play range top? Sometimes. I play Jace. I play some Aegis as well, but other than that, I usually just play melees. Either way, I'm gonna go back bot lane here. He has Ravenous Hydra, but I can still fuck with him. Now he has a lot more healing, and he can actually ignore me and just hit the wave and run, but that's not gonna work forever, so we'll see. Yeah, I think E is still better than W. I feel like putting points in W at some point is like just diminishing returns. In the sense that, like, you don't really reach immortal status as udyr. Unless the enemy team has champions that are just shit into you. I want to keep refreshing my demonic on him at least. Keep squeezing that extra damage. Like, can we play the game? This guy can't stop me forever. I also don't mind them coming to me, or me coming to them. Like right now, for example, I'll just move. His Trundle's too low to TP right now. He's still gonna have a hard time. Also, his build is just pure split push. That build sucks ass at fighting 5v5. So I'm just gonna move towards my team here. This guy has no flash. I can pop Ghost here and just run. Oh, I don't have Ghost, but I can just pop R, E, and then EE, and he's just dead. Like so. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Very nice. And then I can go back bot. I can't just go Baron. Trundle will take my whole base. This guy will take my whole base if I leave for 20 seconds, so I have to match. I can't just roam. If they want to start Baron, I could TP to it if the fight looks good, but ultimately, they need to drag Trundle away from bot lane before I can do anything, and I need to make sure he doesn't have a minion wave to play on. So, baiting them and turning is really good. Like, I think that's like generally very good this game, but this is just bad. I'm just going here, just dip. This is fine, guys. We have Drake and 10. I have bot push. It's okay. Like, don't think it's good to hard force there. The fight just looked really sketchy. Trundle still has ult. If I TP into the middle of their whole comp with Gwen and Yasuo, I just need one knock up into Trundle plus Gwen. I'm just dead. I don't know. It just seems so bad. I don't know what you want. I can't even TP to anything really, but no, I can. There's a minion wave close enough. My Jack Show healed me a lot there. Me and Ezreal can fight here together. He killed them in... Yeah, I want FF. These guys are trolling me so hard. 5v5 is hopeless unless these guys play well. And, like, I'm being asked to TP into a fight that they need to play well without me for the fight to be good. And it's just like, I don't want to play with this man. Like, please, guys. All you have to do is just wait. I'm going to shit on this guy, and then I'm either going to move and do something, or I'm going to take a tower. And this was the cycle where I take the tower, because we made a pick, right? I went mid, killed Lucian, he was dead. You guys can start Baron and get him to move, but it's my turn to take the tower. It's not my turn to move and fight. If you guys need help to move and fight, that means you guys fucked up. Because you let them engage on you with a pike hook. Because who else engages on their comp? No one. So, you misplayed. And I can't make up the difference for them misplaying like that. It's not on me to do that. It's on them not to fuck up. Because when I TP in, their whole comp is gonna just pile on me with Windwall and Gwen W, and my teammates can't help me. Because, well... I don't know, like, I don't know why that is. It's just that champs do that, right? Like, and it's like frustrating that my team is forcing me to TP in that situation because it's just not on me to bail you out. You guys have massive outranging champions. All you need to do is play safe, or like play smart. Not even safe. You can play aggressive even. But if you get picked off by Gwen as Orianna and Ezreal, that's just a gameplay issue. Like, There's no way she should be able to do that or pose a threat to you guys, so it's not on me to help you, basically, is what I'm saying. Like, it's on them to either build better or play better. Like, and if we face check them, like, we don't have to. Orianna could have just gone top there and pushed. Like, yeah, we give up the third Drake, but, like, again, you chose to start Baron and take that risk, you know? I'm gonna keep cycling my shit. He's dead. Just need to kite the Gwen now forever. I want to keep her bot lane if I can, though. I got her ult out. Let's see if I can juke here. Damn, if I autoed her twice more, I think I could have killed her. Oh, I think I did enough. I don't think I needed to go for the 1-for-1, like, give her the angle to ult me there. I was trying to also play a bit on the edge. I'm thinking about Cosmic Drive, because I feel like I'll be immortal with this item if I can just keep kiting, you know? On the flip side, I could go for... I think I need damage, though. I don't think... So, just for clarity here, I don't think I should ever go for anything that isn't damage. I think it's kind of pointless to be tankier. Okay, I'm just not going to get tanky enough. Armor penetration on Yasuo R with Blade. Death cap on Gwen. I could anathemas chains Gwen. Don't think that's illegal, but I don't think it helps me. Like, she'll still kill my whole team if I survive her. Like, I need to actively try to kill her, I think. So that's why I'm not thinking about Eco Spirit Visage to be tankier, but I just don't think being tankier matters, like, all too much. I don't think this game, that's a big deal. I'm going to try Cosmic Drive and see how it feels. Doesn't matter if I get tankier, because the champions are too good at killing tanks, and if they ignore me, which I think if I don't build damage, they may reach a point where they can. It's just going to be bad for me. But again, I'm not an expert on this champion. That's just the logic, like, on other champs. Like, for example, if I'm playing Renekton in this game, it's the same idea. You don't build to be tankier this game unless you have, like, specific items that make you immortal, right? Like, for example, Starax gives you damage and makes you really tanky. But in a way, this gives me ability haste, which is giving me a lot of W spam, right? And movement speed, which allows me to kite their melee champs. So in a way, I can mitigate damage by playing better with this item. That's the way I'm looking at it. So it's not raw damage. It's not like I'm buying, like, I don't know, Morello or something, like, for anti-healing application. Because the only time I apply anti-healing right now is when people hit me. He fucked up his pillar, so I should be fine here. If he pillar ults me there, if he ults me and then pillars me into a Yasuo ult, then that could be a bit tricky, but he fucked up. The whole team is here. We don't have a mid-wave, so just need to be patient. Can you not push alone? You see 4 people. Is Gwen not much of a threat to you? I'm not sure if she should be. Oh, we see Gwen now, so he should be fine now. We have a mid-wave. Why can't I bait here? They can't run me down that easily. Oh, Thrush certainly can't be the one playing the game there. But I can hit bot here now. My Jack Show will pop here soon. We'll see if I can get out though. Damn, I couldn't. That's my bad. Pyke flushed me, and I didn't save my EE for it. I have no idea why this guy refuses to split push when I feel like he can shit on anyone 1v1. Like, this guy can't play the game against the 1v1. This guy can't play the game. This guy shouldn't be able to play the game as long as he sees him coming, which he should, because, again, I don't know why he wouldn't. He has all the vision he needs here. Like, I think we just may not be very good at Orianna. This guy's taking our Nexus. Orianna can go there with TP. But yeah, if Orianna doesn't actually group and siege or think, like, I think Orianna's the best champion in this game by miles, because the only way they can hard engage on her reliably is pillar into Yasuo. Because Gwen can't just run at her and win. That's not how it works. I don't know. I got my Cosmic Drive. Unfortunately, we gave them Soul because Ezreal based there for I have no idea what reason. Orianna could just defend top lane by herself with full HP. Thrush is there too. I don't know why Ezreal also based, but it is what it is. This game, like I said, I'm pressuring too hard for my teammates. I don't think they understand how to progress the game. And that's my bad. Oh, you, bro. Actually, not all you. I can chase as well a bit. Just make sure that you don't get collapsed on and die. But yeah, I think I'm playing a bit too fast for my teammates. I use my ghost because picking that guy off is really meaningful. Again, we should be able to progress the game now. I'm gonna recall here and match him. Please, guys, if you guys lose without me, then you are just really bad at the game. This is the draft where they have to actually push themselves to play the game a little bit good, you know? You can't just win this game without actively taking any risks. I'm trying to think what I can build here. I feel like I can build literally anything. I'm thinking about going Hullbreaker myself, just so I have some chances to split push, but we'll see. I'll TP here because Trundle is here. I'm gonna keep tanking here, make sure my teammate can keep going. Where's my teammates? Can't we go more there? Aren't they all dead if my Jarvan just DQs one more time and Orianna keeps EWing? They'd actually all die, by the way, and we'd end the game, but instead we decide not to end because, I don't know, we're not very good. Frustrating. Very frustrating there that they don't want to kill them. Because Lucian had one more dash there, Jarvan had EQ, Orianna had all spells, like, they were just dead. In my opinion. I'm gonna sweep here because there's a chance Lucian runs it down. Oh. I think Thresh revealed our intentions there, which was really troll. But this is what I was hoping for, is that we would just keep fighting them and killing them because they deal no damage. With Gwen dead and Yasuo dead. And like Lucian was dashing in melee range of me, but it's fine. I'm gonna go Anathemas now because I think I have enough damage. It's okay. I mean, it is what it is. Frozen Heart game, definitely. I don't disagree. I just think now I need Anathemas, so I went for this instead of Frozen Heart. I think you can argue Frozen Heart is better than Cosmic, though, if you want. I don't mind. Just think it doesn't... I think this item gives me damage, and damage is more meaningful this game. Also gives me movement speed, which I find more meaningful than more armor, because I'm already really tanky. This is what should be happening the entire game, basically. Just drop whoever you need to drop during the Gwen W, and then just come back in when it's over and they can't play the game. They have no initiation tools. I'm gonna Elixir of Sorcery. Same idea. I just value AP more this game. The champs don't run out of damage, they only run out of health, basically. Abyssal Mask sounds OP. Not sure if it makes me tanky enough. It obviously is good, but I don't know if Abyssal Mask gives me enough juice. It does give me damage though, which is true. Not an insane amount, because they're building a Mar on this guy, and I mean, basically Gwen has a Mar from W, and Trundle has Hullbreaker, but I guess without, like in a team fight, I guess they don't have that much MR, it's true. It's not bad. I like the item a lot, just this game, I don't know, I feel like Anathemas gives me a lot of value as well from just specifically putting it on Gwen and not dying to her. Because I think she's the only champion that can reliably kill me. As you saw, when Gwen died, I literally walked into their fountain. I guess Trundle can also kill me, but that's about it. That is all you, bro. Hey, why are you guys done? What is this? Why are we ditching me? Like, aren't they fucking inting? Like, hello? Like, my Orianna is so far back, it's kind of crazy. I'm actually running circles around the enemy comp, like, literally. This is what I mean with movement speed being OP, but, like, my Orianna ditched me. She wasn't EWing me at all. Wasn't helping me 1% even. Didn't even try to. Just ditched me. Literally max ranged me, I don't know why. I'm gonna cycle WW here to get some more healing. That's what I mean, like, I can run around and be annoying as fuck this game. I don't need to actually build the thingy. But I think my teammates are really scared for no reason. I don't know why. I have no idea why my teammates are so scared when Gwen has no W. I have no idea. I actually don't know. And like, we have double flashes, by the way. Fine. I'll go Abyssal. It's fine. I think it's worth trying. We'll see how much damage I get out of it as a last item, but obviously I'm shredding 25. I'm shredding the maximum amount of resistances because how much HP I have, so we'll see. It's just a different keyboard layout, that's all. KT Vikla, Gimme Symphonies, and Pisto. Thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate that. We have the orb, but we're here first anyway, so I'm not too scared of just walking in. I want to make him use his E here. I don't want to touch that wave because I'd prefer to slow push it. We just need to kill the Pike here and get out. The Gwen is a problem. I'm gonna... Oh, I didn't get tunnel ulted again. This tunnel's like been ignoring me, which has been really nice because that means I don't die. I'm gonna WW here because it makes me immortal. Stun him. Couldn't stun him long enough. Stun him again. Yeah, I've been really strong. The main issue I had and why I didn't want to like group is because like, I didn't want to group this game because I felt like Tunnel Pillar and Yasuo ult are like the only way they win this game. But this Tunnel's allergic to pressing R on me, so it kind of works out for me. I like it when he's allergic to pressing R on me. Because like they have no main engage other than that. Like they have a pike hook. Like a pike hook can never engage against our champions. Jarvan can always block it with Lantern or block it and then EQ cancel. Like he can animation cancel the... I mean, he can cancel out the knockback by flag and dragging, you know? Like he can just EQ out of it as he's getting hooked. And if he gets Yasuo ulted, then like we're just fighting on Jarvan, you know? Like that's fine. I mean, it's like... Just think my teammates didn't have the balls to contest the